welcome back to another episode of Emma Explores Everything. This is our first episode back from my unplanned, unscheduled hiatus that I had while my house was destroyed and then put back together again. And who better to get me motivated on my comeback than my bestie, Autumn. Hi, Autumn.
Someone
Thank you
who
so
also
much.
just had an unexplained hiatus for no reason other
Yeah,
than the brain meat were not firing correctly.
Yeah, so we both just kind of like took a little time off from different things, but you're getting back into it now.
I sure am.
You're
Looking forward.
traveling, I see. Like you're about to go everywhere.
I'm about to go everywhere. Um, for people who are not sex workers, touring and traveling is very difficult. It is very expensive and it takes a lot out of you personally. Even if you're fit, even if you're going to a place you might not know, you're working with people who you've never met before, like the internet only my bangs today, ignore them. Uh you only know people so much online. So
Yeah.
there's just a lot of
You never really know how you're going to vibe with someone
and then you get
until,
there and it does not work out and you're
yeah,
like, I am stuck here for 3 or 4 days.
really until the first problem happens is when you discover if you like someone or not. Yeah.
And you're like, well,
Luckily, you and I seemed to be really good together when we traveled.
you bought
So,
me a squishmallow. We were fine.
oh yeah! Oh my god, I forgot. That was back in
No.
my severe squishmallow obsession. I
Yeah.
bought what were they, like cherries, matching cherry ones, or what was it?
It wasn't the peanut butter and jelly one. I think it
No.
was matching cherries. I have it in here
Yeah,
somewhere.
mine's upstairs somewhere. It's just like hiding. I forgot all about that. That's
No,
so
could
funny.
never forget about that. It was sitting there waiting for me on the bed, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I got there, and I'm like, oh, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I'm pretty
It'll be
chill. I
great.
just try to be quiet and do my thing and go to bed really, and you're the same. So
Yeah.
okay, so this is supposed to be my letter K episode. K has been really hard to pick a topic about, and it's like the obvious one is kink, but I'm trying to balance like I don't want this podcast to be all sexual, I want it to be chill and I want it to stay up on YouTube. Really, is
I
what I
think
want.
last time we talked about French fries for a really long time.
Exactly. We did
So,
talk about Pinterest.
I remember we were texting, and I was like, oh, Cookie Crisp. Wait, that starts with a C. I can't even think of anything that begins with a K. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Kangaroos, kites, but like nothing that interests me. But so I got
Klonopin.
Klonopin. Let's get on it.
Jokes.
Ketamine. We're definitely getting off YouTube. We're definitely getting off YouTube.
Nar.
So we're just gonna title this UK. You okay?
You know how
Checking
like
in,
someone
chatting
was
with the
like,
besties.
what do you want for dinner? And then every single food that has ever been made escapes you, and you're like, That is
Exactly.
how you were like, the letters K, and I'm like, question mark, but begins with a K? I don't know what you want from me here.
Right, yeah. Kindness. What's the nicest thing you've ever done? The memory bank is empty on that one.
Not true. I'm just like,
That's a hard question to answer.
yeah, without sounding like too preachy or too like, ooh, I did this thing. Like, I hate it when people
It's braggy.
videotape themselves like giving money to homeless people for views.
Yeah.
So we don't like that here.
Although when I was in Miami last week, I was like just left the awards, the XBiz awards, and it was like everybody's so rich in South Beach. Like food costs an exorbitant amount. And like I'm in heels walking in my like freaking nice dress and vintage purse. And then I just see this guy just sleeping on the ground. No blanket, no cardboard, just sleeping. And I was like, I have to get you something. But I got some water and like a little packet of deodorant and stuff because we were in the
Yeah.
tourist area, so it's like little packs of deodorant and wipes and blah blah blah. The man did not wake up at all when I walked up to him, so I don't know if he was dead or
He
alive.
was dead.
But that.
Okay, he was not
Hopefully
dead.
you'll wake up and he'll have some water at least. Well, it was a while ago, so we'll see. Fingers crossed
Hopefully
he
he's
woke
awake
up.
now.
So that's the only nice thing I've ever done in my life. Otherwise, I'm a total bitch.
I mean, I have a lot of like, I let people who I thought were my friends stay with me at my house, or, and they end up being absolute fucking trash fire human beings, or I have a lot of being nice where it bites me in the ass.
Yeah, I get that. I am drinking Burger King Coke with a metal straw.
I'm drinking water out of a red Solo cup because I didn't do dishes.
We are, we are
This is hot girl
hydrated,
shit.
chaotic. Can we talk about this tiny little bank straightener you've got? Cause
Excuse me. Okay, there's not a lot of hair, and also my big long straightener is pretty old, so it like needs to be replaced.
I'm
And
dying. What are you doing to your bangs?
curling them, and then I'm gonna brush them out, and then I'm gonna hairspray them so they're huge and poofy.
Oh, so they'll go like.
I mean, that's the idea.
Have you done this before?
Oh yeah.
See, this is why I don't do bangs because first of all, I have three hairs on my whole head, so it's hard to pick which one to cut as bangs.
You got that Charlie Brown do.
Secondly, it's chaos up here constantly. Just nonstop movement and I don't know. I don't think I could handle it. My anxiety, I would just constantly be like brushing them down and apart. I had bangs in high school.
Oh, I also use so much hairspray they don't move for like 3 days until I wash it out.
You get that got to be glued, like solidify. Oh my god, you're about to pull it down.
No, I use this one,
Ah, big head. That's another one.
but I also have this one.
Gee, oh, helmet head. Is that really hard?
Extra firm hairspray.
Girl, some of those hairsprays smell like garbage.
This
I
one
have a
smells
wig
okay.
and I use the got to be on it and it stinks. I
That
can't
got to be. I remember when that came out, or at least when I was first turned on to it. I was in high school, and like this was like the mid 2000s where like emo was like really a thing. And I remember kids just like putting that in their hair in like the hallways, but it would be like not dry yet. So it would just be like they would stick things to the hairspray to their head.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
And it worked. Oh,
Yeah.
but something's working over there. Let's see how these bangs. This episode is all about bangs.
No.
It's all about Autumn perfecting the bang. It didn't
No.
work, girl. It didn't work. I
Hey,
think your curl needs to be closer to the root.
I think you need to come here and do this for me. Get on a plane.
Let me get on a 7-hour flight. One of the biggest curses is that we live across the country from each other.
I think that that's bullshit too, because like, hello, we would get so much done. God cursed us with this.
Actually, I don't know if we would get anything done together. I
I
think we
think
would
that we
just.
would. I think that we would. I think that we would get some stuff done in the beginning to get it out of the way, and then for the rest of the time, we just wouldn't do a fucking thing.
That's so true. And I think we would
You're
do
a
a
little bit
lot
more
of.
business than I am.
I am very business. But when I get around pleasure, which I think your pleasure, I'm business, your pleasure, I forget who I am, you know? I forget. No,
Fucking Mufasa comes out of the sky, and he's like, "Remember," and you're like, "Oh God, I
remember
just spent like
your
$500."
OnlyFans. I have been nonstop working this week actually because um we
Yeah, let's talk about that.
yeah, I guess I should tell everybody what's going on here.
Yeah.
Um I just had this wood floor redone, and then about a week after that, that took like a week for it to get all settled. And then a week after that,
I burned
this
my
guy
little
started
hand.
working on our downstairs bathroom, and he was, let's just say, we'll
It was
call him
yellow.
Pro-Am construction. Oh my God. Are you
Huh?
still there?
Yeah.
Why did my computer just close?
Like all the way?
Yeah, it just like went
It
dark.
says that
Like,
it's still
hello, I'm literally
it's
recording.
it's still recording. I see you.
Okay, good. Anyway, we'll call him Pro Am Construction Guy. So Pro Am Construction Guy is not very good, but he is like a friend of the family kind of guy, and this place is owned by a cousin, so it's like he just gets hired for everything. But like he does such a bad job that he has had to come back several times to like fix the holes in the grout that he put down and just lots of different stuff. You should
Oh,
see,
great.
even now that it's completely done, like our our towel rack in this bathroom and our toilet paper holder are about this far apart. So it's like if I had a guest, they would be putting the toilet paper underneath the towel, you know? Like it doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
that's not cute.
No, but it looks good. It's just like little details. Like our switch plates have one screw in all of them. There's not two. There's only one, and they're all different colors.
That's oh my god. No.
So if you can imagine, I've been
Change
like a month of
that.
not being able to work because that bathroom is right outside where my new like studio setup is. So I've been this last week. He's gone now, so I've been every day, like all day, just going, going, going. Um, on top of that, I had given up on Instagram because my last account had got banned, and then my new one, it was like, girl, I'd be posting a picture and I would get like 6 likes, you know, like it was depressing. So I was like, I just can't emotionally. And the reels, they're not paying reels anymore, or no bonuses or whatever. They like got rid of that. Yeah. So I was like, what's the point? There's no point. But then yesterday, out of the blue, I was like, let me apply to get my old account back one more time. Just one more try.
Just one
Weirdly,
more game.
6 months later, just see if they'll do it. And 30 minutes later, they were like, here you go. It was a mistake that we deleted you. Have it back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I asked them to give
It
me
was
that
a
account back
mistake.
so
We
many
took
times.
something that gave you livelihood.
Yeah. Oops.
Oopsie
But
doopsies.
honestly, I don't care. Like nothing can like yesterday I was like, "Oh, my video game crashed in the middle of what I was doing. It's okay. I have my Instagram back. I don't
Well,
care.
that's good.
Nothing can hurt me." But now it's like, "Oh, I have not been like preparing myself to have Instagram content." So,
Right? You gotta
that's another thing.
get back into it. Yeah, so when I took a break, right, and I cold turkeyed it, I did check sometimes. But I wouldn't post. I didn't post for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And when that's finally out of your wheelhouse, you're not doing it anymore, or it's not, serving you, and you get rid of it, going back to it, using Twitter now is harder. Even though I've been using Twitter since I don't know when it came out, but I know I had a Twitter in 2007 or 2000,
Right.
something like that. 2009, I don't remember. I know that I've been using it since it came out.
Yeah. Coming
Um,
back on social media is hard because like you get the taste of what life is like when you're not constantly having to post or really constantly having to see the drama, you know, like
I
it's
mean, I don't mind that. I'm over here like opera glasses,
watching it.
what are the peasants doing today?
Girl, after this recording, we need to talk about that big
Some
day
things.
in Twitterverse. It was
I'm fine with that. I need to catch up. Um, so a little bit about my break. So I also am having weird house troubles. Um, at the beginning of the month, new neighbors moved in upstairs. The guy that lived upstairs previously was just like my age and was never home. He might have been home maybe 2 days in a row every week because he had a girlfriend and
yeah.
they were moving in together, whatever. So he moved in with her. Apparently, that man never showered when he was here.
Wait. Oh, so
So the entire tub upstairs needed to be resealed because it started leaking through my ceiling.
oh
And
my god.
that's why we have a blur here, because it's right there, and there's just construction shit all over the floor back here that I'm not moving. Uh, they had to. find the leak, cut into my ceiling. They had to go
Yeah.
up there. They had to like,
Yeah, because
and
if it's
all of
leaking into
this
your
started.
house, like your shit has to get redone.
All of this started right like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was like, you know what? I've had enough of a break. I think I can come back. I think I can. I swear to God,
Of course. It's time for me to get back out there.
it's time
Drip,
for me to get back
drip,
out there.
drip.
Like I have rested. I'm good. Like my health is better. I also had like a weird health problem that I'm not comfortable saying what it was out loud, but it was a health problem. I got it under control now. Um,
Feel ya?
Basically, I'm really pissed off at these bangs now.
Yeah,
Um,
it is
I'm
like
just
not
gonna keep
happening.
doing it.
I
It's
want
fine.
it to happen.
Uh, so I am finally ready to come back, and then that happened, and I'm just like, I hate it here.
Yeah.
Luckily, so you know when say like your ceiling leaks and the paint will like do this big boob thing.
Yeah.
So it did that, and like right here, I have like a clothing rack because I have lots of clothes.
Yeah.
It was
As
directly
do we
over
all.
my clothing rack.
But it didn't get it. It didn't
No,
destroy it.
I left the room. I left my room to go cook dinner, and like 30 minutes later, it was like
Oh my
it
god.
was like, yeah,
It happens fast.
it does happen fast. Well, like a whole tub of like, it wasn't the whole tub. What I was told it was like when you turn the water on, like the faucet had a leak. So it
Oh.
wasn't like
But a
the
lot of
entire
water
like
goes
water.
through when you're showering, you know?
Yeah,
Oh man. I love that this program does not know what to do with your straightener. It's like
I
so,
know, I know, I know. I'm like, all right, guys. Ow.
do you have a blow dryer?
I do. It's really shitty, and I don't have any attachments for it.
Hmm.
I
Yeah, I
need to
was like
get.
maybe a blow dry and a big round brush might be your
I need. Yeah, I need to get a new hair dryer. I've had the same one since like 2009.
yeah,
And
that's my
and
straightener.
you know how they smell after a while,
It's
like
like
burnt
all your
hair.
dead hair follicles in there and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? I started air drying my hair a while back, so I don't really use the
You know what
shampoo.
my strategy is with everything? Don't throw it away. Put that bitch in vinegar. Oh, it's an electronic? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, so anyone who is currently still watching knows what kind of trash human beings we are. And if you are
uh,
still watching,
I'm
oh,
very clean. I'm just very like you know me. I have gone on an anti-plastic rampage in my life. So anytime I have a plastic object like a hair dryer is like all plastic, I'm like I can't throw this away. I'm contributing to the planet dying. I must keep this no matter what. So I will go to crazy lengths to
were
fix.
you about to say at no additional cost?
I don't know. I just like my
Because that's
brain
where
is
my
10
brain
seconds
went.
behind what my mouth is saying.
I'm gonna model this lovely bald patch I've got going on here with my big ass forehead.
I have always had like this receded hairline
We
here.
got them parking lots for no reason.
Since I was a child, like I don't know what happened to me in the womb. I got punched right here, I guess.
Baldness, that's what happened to you.
I'm entranced by your split hair.
Thank you. I normally do it. It's just looking real fresh today.
Yeah, it's real fresh.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Why don't I
I'm
remember you as
gonna
a
grab
split hair?
this and I'm gonna cut it all off live cam.
Autumn goes Britney Spears here. You saw it here first.
Could you fucking imagine the views? You would have to sell that.
Oh, that would be going straight on minivids.
Oh yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't even know what that website is.
I don't even know who she is.
Autumn.
Yes.
I'm going to SizeCon next
Tell
weekend.
me, tell me all about how you were feeling about this because it is such a. I don't do fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't offer fantasy. Like that's
You're very in
cool.
the real.
I don't have that kind of imagination.
Hmm.
I
All
did
I
too many
do
drugs
is
in my 20s.
fucking
We don't have
weird
that kind of
shit.
imagination. So you tell me, like, Are you gonna be like performing on demand, like, or like?
No, no. So I'm not going as like they do have like kind of okay. This is my first time, so I don't know exactly
I
what
think
it's
this is
going
a
to look
first
like.
year con.
I think they might have had a small one
Okay,
before,
okay.
and then COVID happened, and they had like an online one, and now they're coming back for the first time.
Oh, I love that for them.
It's very fresh. It's very small. I think there's like a vendor's hall, which will be like with some models are going to be there. I know Demora is going to be there, obviously,
Yeah,
um,
a good pick.
which will be cool because then I'll have at least one familiar face. But I'm just going to experience it and walk around. Um,
I think that I'm just doing this backwards is why this
for
page is.
anybody that's watching that doesn't know what I'm talking about, SizeCon is a convention for people with different fetishes that are for like
Kinks. Bring it back to K.
kinks. Yes, kinks. Okay, for kinks. Um, for like inflation and giantess or giant, different body part
More
expansion. They do have,
probably.
yeah, yeah. Blueberries are, I know one blueberry that's hopefully gonna go. So it's like very, I'm not trying to say weird. What am I trying to say? Because I don't,
I think it's interesting.
yeah. And
It's very interesting.
niche,
Niche.
very
There you
niche.
go. Yeah.
But some of those are some things that I do. I do breast expansion. I've started dipping my toe into giantess, and I really think it's fun, and I like it. And
Oh, good, good.
I want to do a green screen where I'm like, I'm in the city and I'm smashing like a Lego city or something. I think that'd be really fun.
Can you please do like a Godzilla ripoff?
Yeah. I saw on Reddit.
I will not die until you do this. So
I
like
will. I will write it. I'm putting it on my to-do list right
the
now.
kaiju transformation sequence.
Kaiju. Um, I was on Reddit and I saw people were using her as a meme, but it was like SSBBW and it was like a table with little army men on it. And she took her stomach and slammed it down on them. And I was like, I die. That's exactly what I want to do.
I love that.
Yes. So it's like, it's very niche, but I do think people really enjoy it. Like, if you're into it, you're really into it.
Oh yeah.
Um, I've recently been getting into balloons, so I think there's going to be a little bit of balloon stuff. I know, it's not your thing. You would hate it. You would hate it. I've been doing
I
like
would
blow to
hate it
pop
so much.
videos.
I'm so terrified of balloons. It's so stupid. It
You
really
would
gets in the
fucking
way of the
hate it.
clown stuff I want to do.
Clown stuff?
Yeah, it gets in the way because like clowns, like balloon animals, like birthday
Yeah.
parties. Like, come
So you
on.
can't even really handle like the long
Uh.
skinny.
Mm-mm. And like, hello.
You that does get in the way. I'm not,
It does
but
get in the way. It's stupid as fuck. I hate it, and it's totally like unfound. Like, there's no reason.
it's just the noise.
I think it's the noise and the fact that you don't know that when it's about to pop, and just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Do
I
you
don't like
get
being
bothered by the
startled.
squeakiness?
Huh?
Does the squeakiness bother you?
Um, the sound of someone doing it, not the fact that it's squeaky, but like somebody like stoking
Somebody
that.
intentionally squeaking the balloon, I do not like.
Yeah, we don't like that.
I don't like anybody being intentionally annoying. Okay, let
Oh
me
yeah.
write
So if that's your thing and you're my
Godzilla.
fan, kindly get fucked. Respectfully.
Oh, I am like being at XBiz and being in Miami and all of the people that I met there and the great experiences and the weird experiences. It always makes me so happy to come home to like this peaceful environment that I've created for myself because people, and you just reminded me, people just like to be annoying sometimes and loud and
In your space
yeah.
as like a weird domineering tactic. Like, I'm gonna be here.
Yes.
Sucks to suck. Not diving too deep into this, but there are a lot of people who are just like, what? What about it? Are you
Yeah.
gonna
I
be
mean,
like,
that's
oh
more
my
of a
god?
problem
I'm
I
like,
think
I
at
don't even have
FanFest.
a problem with you. Get the fuck away from me. cool. You can be the biggest BBW or whatever genre is beefing you want. Go ahead, you can have it.
I don't know any beef. I'm so out of the loop.
I
But
don't
you
know
reminded me
either.
like my uncle when I was younger, like if I was at my grandmother's house and he was there, like if I was ever napping, he would like intentionally be loud to wake me up and bother me and get on my
What an
nerves.
asshole.
Yeah, and like for some reason that reminded me of XBiz, even though nobody was doing that to me, but it just reminded me of like how thankful I am to be home and like how quiet it is and there's no crazy people.
That, okay.
um,
Hum.
and it's like it's jarring when you're, I think, a little spectrumy and you go
Yeah.
out into the world again and you're like, oh, everybody doesn't live how I live, where it's like very cat focused, very, um, very much just
Very
like.
Uber Eats rising.
What is your astrological sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
That's a fire sign?
I think it's a water sign.
That doesn't make
I
sense.
don't fucking know.
Scorpio, because you're November?
Yeah.
Yes. I've always had a Scorpio friend. I think I crave your energy.
I'm a pretend extrovert.
Yeah.
Like, I have that until I don't, and then I am like, everybody get the fuck away from me. And I miss doing events because, like, I can really be in my element, but once my battery runs out, it is like
You're done.
catastrophic. Like, get me back to the hotel room right now. I need to sleep immediately.
Yeah. I feel you. I'm a Virgo, so I don't really have that social energy, but I do
Derek is
feed off
also
of
a
people.
Virgo.
I get hyped up on other people's energy.
And
So,
trust me, I am like the hypeness hype guy. I'm like, "Ah, let's go." And then it's gone
yeah,
after
yeah.
a couple hours.
I think that's normal. Like you, especially at conventions, like you get sapped really easily. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of
There's a
people.
lot
There's
of people who want your attention, and a lot of people who this is not won't take no for an answer. And I'm talking about fans. There's
yeah.
a lot of people who just like want to experience you and like totally in like a chill over the table kind of way, but like, yo, I gotta have like 50 more experiences. You have this
Well,
much experience. This is what you're getting. Like,
it's
go
the
away
one
now.
that it's the ones that are like not really like tipping, but they keep coming back. And I remember a specific one that was really on you. And
Man, I don't even give a fuck if you're watching this. Fuck off. Leave us alone.
if you're my fan and you're watching this, I love you, and I would never talk bad about you.
Dog. That man is a danger.
Yeah, he was strange, and that's the thing. Like when you're at these events, you really put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So that's why the people that run these events, they got to be really careful and they got to really be smart about where they hold these events. Like it's weird to do it on maybe an airplane or a boat or a
I
boat
would
or a
never,
cruise or a
ever,
boat.
ever in my life get on a cruise for work. Here is why. I like to leave work at the door when I come in at home. And like it's kind of hard to do at like say like a host hotel for an event, right?
Yeah, but
Okay. Imagine you're on a fucking boat in the ocean.
right. When
You
you're at a
can't
host
just
hotel,
bail.
you can go to a restaurant and be like, okay, nobody here is gonna recognize me if I need some peace.
Yeah.
There ain't nowhere on a boat that you're going.
Nope.
And then you're in international waters.
And what if you accidentally get seasick or don't know that you get seasick? Like,
Yeah.
I don't fuck with large bodies of water. I almost drowned once in a river that somebody said it was okay to be in. Like, we were floating and he did not do his research.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was really fucking scary. So I don't fuck with natural water, really. Like, I'll put my toes in the ocean, but, like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like, on a boat? Get the fuck out of here. It sounds cool. The idea of it is cool, but if it was, like, docked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's
if
no
it was
way.
like really high levels of security, it would be cool.
I would need to hire a security, and I don't think that I'm the shit. I just don't want to be harassed.
Yeah, I just would like to relax every once in a while and not worry.
And like, okay, just have a sign next to you while you're at the pool, do not disturb.
Yeah. And also, if I'm going to like the Bahamas and stuff, like I've never been there before. I don't want to be working. I want
It
to
was
go.
a cruise to the Bahamas?
Yeah, it's like the Keys, and then there's like one. I don't know where they're stopping. It's like one of the islands.
And what place is this? Like who's hosting this?
Uh, Schmigzmonica.
Oh, okay. All right, girl, go off.
Schmigzmonica. Like nobody knows what I'm saying.
No, I got you. It's got 3 of the same alphabet letter in a row in the name.
Listen, I like them. I don't want to talk bad about them, but this one is a wild choice for sure. It's a
Oh yeah, no, I
wild.
won't talk bad about them either. I wanna go home at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
And like if
Also,
I want to bail the event entirely, I want that to be an option for me.
yeah,
Like I'm not being trapped in the fucking ocean, dog. Like what?
dog, not
Dog.
down that river, dog. Okay,
All
your
right,
bangs are getting there.
I think I've got it to where I want it to be. Now I gotta.
You want to keep them up like that. What's the rest of the hair gonna do?
Um, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably do the down bits.
Uh-huh. And then raccoon tails.
And I actually my friend whose birthday party this is, like, I think she's turning 30. This might be her
Oh,
30th birthday. Um, but she's like alternative as like her lifestyle. Like she just wears alternative stuff like every day. She's like, "Oh, I got you. I've got some you can use." I'm like,
that's awesome.
"I bet you fucking do."
Yeah, right? This has inspired me. I want to do a themed party for my 30th.
Wasn't that like 7 years ago? Shade.
How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am?
We're like the same age.
How old are you?
34.
I am not 34.
I thought we were the same age.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry,
27.
that roast backfired.
I'm
Oh no, I'm
27,
an old
girl.
lady. That's right.
You're not an old lady, but
I am an old lady.
wasn't your
Where's my
30th
fucking
birthday
sister outfit?
7 years ago?
You're like, my stars, 7 years ago.
I do look like an old lady, though. I do
No,
think
I don't think you look like an old lady.
I got old vibes. I got 40-year-old vibes, and I'm fine
You
with
got
that.
cougar vibes with that fucking cougar jacket you got on right
Oh, this is a dress
now?
hunty. This is a dress hunty. This was my Exotica, not Exotica, this was my XBiz Awards reject dress.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. It just, in person, it looks cheap, but in media, it looks nice. Okay, we've hit our 30 minutes,
You would wear to your
and
birthday
I have
party?
got to start cooking dinner. So, thank you everybody for watching this very random episode. Next week will be a very special one where Liam comes on.
Oh my god, Liam.
So you really
My
do want to
favorite. I
see
love him.
I'm really excited about it. So it'll be a little more organized, I think.
There's no organization with me, so you get what you get.
I'm very happy. This is everything I wanted. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Okay,
I will
bye
see
everybody.
you soon sometime.
What?
I see you soon sometime.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.